Power to the people, I'm back for a reason. If you clicked on this video, I meet you with greetings. On the road episode of Part My Back podcast, as you can see, you can hear the pestilence in the background. Got seagulls, I got sand, I got water. Nevertheless, I'm here with another movie review, on the road movie review. I'm your host, Sebastian West. This is Part of My Back podcast. Follow me on Instagram at _Sebastian West as well, where you can follow my journey of arting and snippets that I drop from the upcoming episodes before I drop them on YouTube. Let's get right into it. Listen, I watched the movie The Father, starring Anthony Hopkins. Now, I might be a little tardy to the party. Nevertheless, I'm still going to review this movie because I'm encouraging people go watch it if you want to see great acting. Now, if you don't know who Anthony Hopkins is, I don't know where you've been. Maybe you've been sleeping under a rock. Silence of the Lambs, Hannibal, like, honestly, yo, just Google Anthony Hopkins and have your way with movies that he's starred in. Because the dude is dope. He's dope. And he's an artist, by the way. You didn't know he paints and things of that nature. So yeah, Anthony Hopkins is pretty dope. All right, The Father is about a man who's suffering from Alzheimer's, and he's forgetting his reality, and what is reality is conflicting one another. So his daughter is there with him, taking care of him, and she decides to hire a caregiver, and the caregiver that she hires, he sees something else. What I appreciated about The Father is majority of the movie is taking place at the house. Like, it's not, you get to see the perspective from him. Like, you know what I mean? Like, normally you see movies about people that suffer from Alzheimer's, is you're seeing it from the perspective of the other party, like his daughter per se. But this time you're actually seeing it from him, which I appreciated. Even his daughter's having trouble with dealing with him. He's starting to focus on things that have nothing to do with what's going on in reality. He's losing it. He really is. It's kind of sad in a way. It's really kind of sad. See somebody suffering from this. It's really sad, yo. He forgets the way she looks. He forgets that she's married. He forgets that his daughter is no longer living. His younger daughter is no longer living. She don't want to put him in a home because it's her dad. She don't want to. She don't want to do this. You got to see vulnerability between the two characters. Heck of a job by those two on screen, man. He was really convincing, very convincing. I've never personally had the experience of dealing with somebody that suffered from Alzheimer's, yet and still it was kind of pull on the heartstrings per se to see this old guy, you know what I mean? Kind of pathetic in a way. It was kind of pathetic. He was pathetic. Felt bad for him, though. Felt bad for the daughter, too. So the daughter's dealing with him, and she's trying to decide in which should we put him in a home so I can continue my life, because he was kind of interfering with, her and what she wanted to do. So, in conclusion, she put him in a home. She ended up putting him in a home. In the last scene, yo. Now, I normally don't get emotionally attached to movies, but to see him cry, sheesh, man. To see Anthony Hopkins break down, like, it was, sheesh, man. It felt like a pitiful little baby. He was in a nurse's care, like, it's kind of rough. It's a rough last scene. It's a good last scene, though. For everybody, it's a great last scene in the movie. It's pretty awesome. The Father, I give The Father like a 7.5 out of 10. I wish it was longer. Honestly, it's a quick film, real quick film. I wish it was longer. I probably gave it an 8 out of 10 in all actuality. So yeah, man, if you have the time, go check out The Father. I know quite a few probably have, but I'm late to the party. So yes, if you have not checked out The Father, go check it out, man. Remember, if you don't like what I'm kicking, like what I'm spitting, just know when you tune to this, the cloth is different. If you don't like my reviews, cut me some slack, and if that ain't good enough, pardon my back. Last but not least, a big shot is nothing but a little shot that kept shooting. To the next review that I drop, hold it down, pardon my back, salute. Freaking seagulls, man. Listen to the seagulls. Are they having their way, man?